Hey guys, Zero to Hero here. So, bit of story slash lesson time for you guys. So, I know a video or two ago, something like that, I mentioned on one of my videos that I was waiting on I believe I mentioned this, I was waiting on a drug screen for a job I applied for. Well, I thought I had the job and thought I would be starting Monday, but the drug screen actually came back positive for, uh, like I told you guys that I'm trying to quit, marijuana. It came back positive for weed. So, that kind of came crashing all that down. The current job I had, because it was still with them, I was just trying to move up in the company and get a better position. Yeah, I lost that opportunity, and I also lost the job I currently had, so that was awesome. But this is another one of those life lessons, and another reason why I want to get this out of my system and to quit and everything, and try to stay with this, because it can make things really complicated. I know when you're younger and such, it sounds like fun. You and some certain friends you might know, go and have a bit of fun, but trust me, it's best if you don't, because later on down the road and later on in life, it's gonna make things a lot harder for you. It really is. Jobs that you would think are like basic, everyday mundane things that people, get hired for all the time, may actually be a bit trickier for you because of this certain habit, and or habits similar to this, like what I just, you know, I'm working on kicking and staying consistent on and everything. And yeah, it can make things a lot harder for you. It makes it a lot harder to try to find job opportunities. It makes it a lot harder to where if you do come across these opportunities, you then have to find ways to dance around and try to find ways to pass tests and such to be able to actually land these opportunities and to actually be able to get your foot in the door. I've learned that it just takes one stupid decision in the past, and now for at least 6 months or so, I'm gonna be battling and trying to deal with this. That's always awesome. But that's life. You learn. I'm trying to go through that now. I'm still trying to stay with it and keep that in my system and try to keep away from it. I've been doing pretty well. It's just this sucked. It really sucked. And don't do the stupid mistake that I did. Like, it makes things harder. It makes things more complicated than it has to be. And instead of being able to just know you're clean, you don't have anything going on, you can just go in there, pee in the cup, hand it to them, and you don't even have to worry. You don't even have to stress. You just have to wait for the results to come back. Like, you're clear. You're fine. Nothing's gonna happen, and you're gonna get the job. In this instance, with me, like, I was sitting here stressed out, worrying the entire time, and hoping it wouldn't come back positive, but it did. And now I'm back to square one, back at the very bottom, with nothing to show for my efforts. And I don't want that for you guys. Like, it sucks. It really freaking sucks. Like, it's a kick in the teeth. It really is. Like, don't do it. It was a stupid thing that I did in the past, and I wish I didn't. Don't do what I did. It can close quite a few opportunities and shut and lock quite a few doors before you even have a chance to even look into them to see if it may be an opportunity or a path you may want to pursue. It the door just may get slammed in your face before you even get a chance to. But sorry about that. I hope you guys don't make the same stupid mistakes that I have. Stay away from illegal substances. Stay away from things you're not supposed to, and you all know what that is, and you guys know if that's what, if you do anything like that or not. I'm just tired of things being more complicated and more challenging than they have to for me in my life, just to land like, a normal job that other people, can and don't have to worry about. And I don't want that for any of you guys either, so take this as a learning experience. Don't follow in my footsteps. It makes it a lot harder. Like, I'm trying to learn from my own mistakes and such here too. But it may sound fun, and you may be thinking, oh, I'm... Sorry, I just a little groggy, but you may be thinking that you're still in like high school or whatever, or early college or whatever. It's fine. It's not gonna... I'll be able to easily get this out of my system. Well, depending on where you are, go walking around and look at all the people that worked at Walmart or wherever for like 6 to 10 plus years, and talk to some of them, the older people, and kind of get to know some of their stories. And you'll be surprised, a lot of them were on the same path and track and same dreams and desires as a lot of us have. They want to be successful. They want to try to push to make 6 figures a year, as best as they can, as close as they can. They want to be in shape, they want to be successful. They want all the exact same things you do, but if you listen and talk to them and listen to their stories, you'll start to notice similar patterns. It's usually they started getting lazy, complacent, they started taking certain substances they're not supposed to, or just straight up abusing certain ones that aren't illegal, like alcohol and such, or just pain medications, or not even things like that in that nature. Some people just kind of get comfortable in where they are and decide, hey, this is good enough, and they just fuck off essentially for the rest of their life and don't worry about improving anymore or progressing any further. They just plateau themselves right there. And I don't want that for any of you guys either. And a lot of them start just abusing and diving into the video games as well. And I used to be really bad about that when I was younger, and I've been kicking that quite a bit. I still play every once in a while. It's nowhere near like what I used to. Like, it used to be bad. I used to just... That's all I used to do when I was younger, was just fuck around essentially and not really take a whole lot seriously. But yeah, especially with everything going on, the prices of everything just constantly climbing and climbing. We need to get our shit together. We need to get our shit straight, not just for ourselves, but for our loved ones, and try and make things easier on them, at the very least, to be able to, for them to know that you have the security and safety, that they don't have to worry about you. You can take care of yourself, even with the hard times coming and the high inflation coming, that you're gonna be okay. Like, I know it's a thing a lot of people don't want to talk about, and they think it's evil. I thought that for a while too when I was younger, but it's not. It can really help out. It really can. It can make things a whole lot easier for you. And one thing I've discovered is money just kind of amplifies the type of person that has it. So if the person was a complete dick and an asshole before they had money, if they come across and start making a lot of money, they're just going to become an even greater and bigger asshole. And just an even bigger dick. But if you were a kind, generous person before you came across money, and you become an even nicer, greater person after you come across a large sum of money, being able to reach out and help people, donate, be able to help people out, that's what I want for all you guys. Even if you don't reach Sorry. Just been a little tired and stressed out over all this, but that's one reason why I wanted to turn on the camera and share this with you guys. Like, I don't want this for any of you. I don't want any of you stressed out and worrying so much that you can't sleep very, well, that you're having a hard time keeping to your schedules. I don't want this for any of you guys. It just makes things a whole lot harder than it needs to be. And it just closes a lot of opportunities and also makes you lazy and complacent and shove things off and keep shoving them off until next thing you know, it could be months if not a year or two later down the road, and you realize, like, shit, like, I could have gotten so much stuff done if I actually just focused and paid attention to what I'm doing and what's happening around me. Like, I missed out on a lot of opportunities if I just stuck true to quitting the very first time. Like I told myself years ago, I wouldn't have any of those problems. I would have had a lot more opportunities. I wouldn't have slept on a lot of the opportunities that popped up in the past, like with the Bitcoin and such, when it was down to like, what, $1 or something for a full coin, if not, I think, less than that at one point. Like, if I wasn't dumping all my money into this bad addictive habit and actually, paying attention to what's happening around me, like, I could actually had money right now. Like, I could actually be doing something right now and making something. But I don't know. Maybe that it was part of God's plan. That way I could have a reason to start trying to make these videos and such, and start trying to push myself more. And then I met this amazing, beautiful woman that I've been talking to, and we've agreed to try getting together and, just see how this all goes, which I'm so grateful for. I'm so happy about. Like, I love her, and let me guys know if that might be a video you'd be interested in, like maybe how I came to be with her, and maybe I can give my advice on. I'm not great at it, I'm terrible, but I have tried cold approaching quite a few women in the past, and I think that's what kind of helped me be able to work up the confidence and honestly be able to convey what I was feeling and my interest towards her, and I think that played a huge part in it. But let me guys know if that's what you're interested in down in the comments below. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you find this useful at all. I hope you guys did, and I greatly hope that it works as what I'm intending here, as a giant warning sign of don't do the same stupid thing that I did. Like, it'll make things far more complicated than it needs to be. But I hope you all have a great time. I hope you all have... Sorry, just... God. Anyways, sorry about that, guys. I hope you all have a great time. Until I catch you next time, take her easy, and please take care of yourselves and watch out for each other. Bye.